What up? What up? What up? Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Oh yeah, we all good. What's going on? It's your man DJ Swmpthing, man. We here. Breaking Ground Radio. It's Thursday. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in and watching. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see quite a few bodies in here already, which means it's going to be one hell of a Thursday. So pay attention. It's going down the next 2 hours. As always, I got the folks in here. Just do it in the building. What's up, girl? What's happening? How you doing? Happy Thursday. You know what I mean? Tiffany L in here.
Thursday.
Rolling.
Kick it off.
What's up with you?
Ooh.
Couldn't wait to come in and pop the bottle.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm talking, my bad. Me neither then. We rocking.
My Coke is so delicious.
We got the bodies you see on the sideline, man. Of course, our folks, man, and family. You know, anybody that come through here is all family. Yeah, you know what I mean? So we got Anonymous back there. We got Wise Nights. We got DJ Big Shit back there. Representing the Jamaican vibes back there.
Yes,
We're retired.
I love it.
Trying to get him out of retirement. Matter of fact, you got to come to the house, man. You know I got the setup. I'm gonna just let you go with it, and then you be like, all right, cool. When can I start? So we rolling, man. And then, of course, we got a lot, man. We actually got a lot of music to be played today. We got two really dope guests. I Soldier, which we're all super familiar with. I didn't realize his birthday is tomorrow too. You guys know that? His birthday is tomorrow, and they got the classic show that he does every year with DJ BHB and Annie B.
Yes.
So that's going down tomorrow at the Linky Cafe. I'll let him talk about that when he gets here. And then we got Barbara Bailey, who is the coordinator of the Vibe. Pretty new art show, but it's grown a lot. I had the opportunity to DJ twice there thus far. And it's grown a lot. So we can't wait to talk to her and see what kind of development she's got with that. So that's my side of the story. What's going on in Columbus, Jess? Don't tell everybody now. Just tease us. I know we got a lot. It's the weekend.
It's a lot. It's the weekend. I was actually just.
I like one real quick.
It's the
Just
Halloween
one.
weekend.
It is the Halloween weekend. Every flyer I've seen
I
seems to have
feel
Halloween.
like it crept up on me. Like I was looking forward to it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to the store, get my outfit."
Right.
And then I'm like, "It's tomorrow. Oh my god!"
Right.
Like
it's mad.
I want to go to parties.
It's like I really, really want to go to the silent party because it's a Halloween thing.
Yes.
I didn't see the advertisement for that.
It's not at Scully's.
It's not at Scully's. It's
Trism
at
or Trist or
it's at
something.
Trism.
might be.
Yeah.
Is it under a new? I wonder if it's under a new.
I don't know. Maybe they just decided. Maybe they
change
couldn't
venue.
get it. Maybe they had something else going on.
Maybe.
No, because they have a feature one at Scully's.
I don't know
so
if it's Millennium Age.
Millennium
It says
Age,
Street's Favorite presents.
Oh,
So
And it's
somebody
at
else.
the Blue Lounge.
The Blue Lounge.
At the Blue Lounge. Where's that? Isn't
I have no
that
idea.
spot?
I've heard of it though. Oh, the Blue Lounge?
The
You
Blue
talking about on Bush Boulevard? Or
It
off of
says on Mediterranean Avenue.
Bush? Yes, that's Mediterranean right there.
Okay, well, up here.
Well, look
And
at
who's
you.
the group? We gotta look the group. We gotta look the
Street's
group up.
Favorite presents. All I know is B Square is gonna be there.
He's
so.
DJing.
Oh, that's
Okay.
what's up.
You know that's hard for me.
All right. Well, that's why I was kind of like no disrespect to the group, but I was just like, well, who is that? But
I gotta be there.
the B Square is gonna be there, then it should be pretty dope.
Yeah, and there's Trick or Treat in the Trap.
What is it?
Trick or Treat in the Trap.
Trick or treating. That's the theme.
No, that's a whole nother other party going on at the same time. It's like this weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's
so
at least
live.
2 to 3 parties. It's so lit.
Going
Like
down,
and not little parties either. Like big parties. Bobby Big.
Yeah,
Sounds
like you gotta,
sounds
like, you
Bardo.
gotta
sounds
make
like
decisions.
BGR need to be out and about. So that
Yeah.
Shut up.
No,
Sounds
I
like
need
out
these
and
people
about.
to start sending me more free tickets so
Right.
I can bounce
True shit.
around.
Jeez.
Or not on my dime.
You know what we should do? Like, meanwhile, we're having a meeting right now. We should totally like hit them up and be like, we'll come out and do some free press and free media. We'll put our tags on and everything.
Yes.
Free tickets.
Especially if we get them free tickets, I'll do whatever.
Listen to you.
Free tickets, yes,
Don't-
yes. Let's
don't-
do it.
Y'all sound like some hoes for some tickets right,
Right.
now.
Listen,
I'll
for
do
sure.
I'll
anything.
strip for tickets. What's that?
No, I'm
Look
just
at you.
joking.
I can't.
I'm just joking.
I can't
y'all.
say
No, but no, I definitely yeah, I can't wait to hear the rest, man. Because I know I've it's been my stream, especially my IG stream, has just been like constant Halloween events. I can Pipeline.
I love
Pipeline is this weekend.
937 Pipeline. They're going to be down.
They're not here.
No. Sam's
is that
we're going to get there because Sam's performing tonight, and we have to just totally shout Sam out because unlike a lot of people out here, he posted a flyer, a visual for all the parties that he knew was going on this weekend, and wasn't being selfish.
That's cool.
He didn't just put his party up; he put all the parties.
Right.
Thank you, Sam. We love you. You make my job so much easier.
Right.
That's dope. What we talking about, Tiff? What we talking about today? And then we'll get into the who's next track. Go ahead.
I feel like I had a plan, but then Trump and the bombs happened, and like
you feel like you had a plan.
Okay. So what we doing today is we just gonna send bombs on everybody who's like clearly
Trump did that
what
shit.
you talking about. If he didn't do it per se, you definitely could figure out who's doing it, or they're doing it in his name or his honor or whatever the fuck crazy shit motherfuckers be thinking about.
And then who did it go to? I know they said Obama's house, the Clinton's house.
And the last one I heard on the news was Robert De Niro, but then I heard that there was
Maxine,
a 10th person.
Maxine Waters. I think they sent them to 2 of her spots. I was watching it on the news this morning.
Yeah, they would love to get her to shut up.
Oh, they would. They sent it to 2 of her houses.
Yeah.
So why send it to what is? Maybe I missed it. Why send it to Robert De Niro?
So he has been very much against Trump from the very beginning.
He hates him.
Yeah, Lowe's can't stand, wants to see him dead.
They all want to hang him up to dry.
Like, and we're just all sitting around, like, not knowing what to do / watching it happen.
Right.
But Bill Cosby is going to prison. He's 97 years old.
Right. He's definitely going. Yeah.
Like. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he dies in prison now. Like, that's the end of his story.
So has he put out a statement or statements that we know of? I'm sure he said something foolish, but
Trump?
Yeah, like has there been an official?
He's attacking the media.
He said he gonna definitely figure out who it was and get down to the bottom of it. Like, he cares, but obviously he doesn't.
Yeah, and he's attacking the media. Like, you guys are trying to say that it's because of me. Well,
of course it is,
sir.
These are all the people on your hate list,
right?
Your personal hate list.
Dang.
The one he's on with that crown.
That's going down,
right?
Shit. That's a lot. Oh, and so because of that, I'm going to definitely shout out all and post the early voting locations. Like, don't mess around. Oh, I posted this video. Y'all gotta go check it out right now on our page, Breaking Ground Radio, on Facebook, and it's about the 1%. And actually, the chick is like the heiress, one of the Disneys. Like, her last name is Disney.
Damn.
And she was like, yeah, that Disney. And she's talking about the 1% and like all the things they got with this tax cut. And she was like, make no mistake, like, we will get the next round of money if y'all do not make it, if y'all don't go out and vote. Like, this is serious. Like, she was like, you know what business is booming right now because of the 1%? Yachts right now. And
really?
there's like a website.
So increase in yacht purchases.
Like, yacht purchases are booming right now because the 1%. She said after a while you just don't know what to do with your money. So what did we do? Go out and buy yachts. That's what she said.
Wow.
Yeah. Like she was like, but meanwhile, teachers aren't getting paid.
Right.
Police officers are getting cut.
Right.
Social Security, we about to get that. Medicaid, welfare, we trying to get all that, but we out here buying yachts.
They're buying yachts.
So y'all gotta check the video out.
I'm just trying to join the club. Well, I'm trying to vote and join the club. I'm gonna leave it to the 99% to worry.
Right.
I'm gonna catch me on
and
that one.
It's so sad because that's obviously how everybody's going to think, which puts you back into that whole, like, would you rather be selfish to make sure you're good, or make sure share and make sure everybody.
Share it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Share with your community.
You should.
Because that's probably.
I mean, it's okay. It's okay to make sure yours is good, but once you and yours is good, share the love somehow, some way. People always. It's not always. Share the love, man.
So anyway.
So yeah. So we got all of that going on. We're gonna get into I just text. So I hope he's okay because I know sometimes. So hopefully he'll be pulling up soon. And I said we got Barbara coming up in a little bit. We're gonna get into the first. We got 2 joints for the Who's Next this week.
Okay.
Local joint, and we got a joint, local joint, but it's out of Florida. My homeboy James Taylor and his artist Taylor Paid out of Polk County. But before that, we're gonna do the homie Wise Nice, who happens to be sitting in here right now. What's up, bro?
In the building.
Good. As a matter of fact, man, pull up. You might as well introduce your own shit. Yeah, I mean, you
Introduce your shit, boy.
Your shit.
I mean, you been here.
You might as well.
Introduce your shit.
Introduce. What's up, bro? What's good? You potted up and everything. You all right?
He got an empty cup. We gonna fill it
gotta
up.
fill that up.
Hey, put me on the track.
So we got this track you sent us, man. First of all, I've heard it quite a few times. Definitely digging it. Love the message. I've sent it out. You know, you gotten some responses from people we both know. You know, so you seen the love. So the track is called "Hypnotize Me." You know what I mean? So just talk a little bit about the concept of that song and your style, man, because from where I'm from, you know, your style is a mixed style because of all the trap and everything and the mumble rap that's going on. So just talk about real quick what the song is about.
Well, I'm a big Biggie fan, so I think one day I was listening to some Biggie and he had said some little clever cadence on something how he said it. And I was like, oh, that's kind of fire. So I kind of flipped it the same way, but with the same type of cadence. And then that led to the first verse, and then I thought of the hook. I never wrote it down, so it just came out organically. So
no doubt.
Then when the hook started coming together, I formatted it so it was money, honeys. I never let all of this get in my way because I got other shit to worry about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why it's called Hypnotized, because as more as I grow, I feel like back then I was hypnotized by that shit. You know?
No doubt.
But and then Biggie had a song called Hypnotize Me. And then Rakim, too.
He did.
So
he did.
I'm like, shit, I'm right on the lines of them. Can't nobody really be mad.
Keep it going.
Yeah. In the time now. So
no doubt.
And then the style is just the style because of my influences. So I like trap music, but it's to me it's better when I'm going out or when I'm clubbing. We're gonna make some shit for 9 a.m. or when you're taking your kid to daycare or when you riding with your teenage daughter.
Right.
That's
some chill hip hop type joint. You know, it ain't, the turn up is cool, but it ain't needed all the time.
That's where I come in. That's what I feel. You know, that's the void. I can't add nothing to that. It's already pretty much over occupied. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's definitely
so it's I can't add nothing to that. I'm good where I'm at.
All right. Well, go ahead, man. Go ahead, properly introduce you. You want to give a shout out to anybody?
I want to say rest in peace to Ness Words. Happy birthday coming up this month. That's my brother.
No doubt.
Rest in peace to Candace Simmons. And appreciate y'all being such an inspiration for the whole spit tape. This is Hypnotize Me. It's on SoundCloud. Dat Piff, spit tape. The video's out. Shout out to Jiggy Visuals for the video. So
Word. All right. Well, here we go. So we are we breaking this record? Are we the first radio station?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I just wanted you to say that. Breaking Ground Radio. We'll be right back. Hypnotize mine. Hypnotize
hypnotize me no more. I never let the money hypnotize me no more. My third eye open, hypnotize me no more. I got technique, so these bitches sweat me. Hit it from the back, give her a tap on the left cheek. Sheesh, I came for roaches on the wall. East Main Street, I was posted on the wall. Drop a new video, posted on the blog. When you from where I'm from, you supposed to want to ball. Fuck an elephant in the room, I'm gonna say something. Fuck if it came with hella goons, I'm gonna spray something. The kush got me higher than giraffe ass. Spot doing numbers, I ain't never passed math class. Heard your little mixtape, that's the shit we laugh at. Nigga, where you laugh at? Arms up in Baghdad. Always been an outcast, never been a bad dad. That little Yankee trying to claim we already had that. Some nigga back, give me 50 feet. We don't give a fuck about the weather, we got plenty heat. Sheesh, on every beat, I'm a fucking beast. You can name your top 3, they can't fuck with me. I'm Y-N-Y-S to the fucking E. I ain't afraid to ride my own wave like a fucking ski. I live for the music. I was born to rap, serving fiends, cooking up lyrics in the fucking trap. I mean, look at all these flaws I got. Swiping through my phone like, look at all these bras I got. Come on, I came in the door. I said it before. I never let the honeys hypnotize me no more. I never let the money hypnotize me no more. My third eye open, takes a pause me no more. My 10 toes bent down like I'm inbound. We some outsiders in an in crowd. They was hating, but they wanted to be their friends now. She wasn't dating, but she wanted to be her man now. She was posted half naked on the gram now. She ain't even worth the one night stand now. I'm nice, fried crab cakes and rice. She can take the pipe, but she can stay the night. Right, too many MCs, not enough mics. Grown man music, I don't do it for the types. I forgot more shit than you could ever write. Keyboard killer, I ain't never been the type. I said it before, I never let the honeys hypnotize me no more. I never let the money hypnotize me no more. My third eye open, takes a pause me no more. Name it, the door. I said it before, I never let the honeys hypnotize me no more. I never let the money hypnotize me no more. My third eye open, takes a pause me no more. Come on, I came in the door. I said it before. I said I never let the honeys hypnotize me no more. No more. I said I never let the money hypnotize me no more. No more. Come on, I came in the door. I said it before. I never let the money hypnotize me no more. I said my third eye open, takes a time me no more. I said it before. I never let the honeys hypnotize me no more. I never let the money hypnotize me no more. My third eye open, takes a time me no more. I said it before, I never let the honeys hypnotize me no more. I never let the money hypnotize me no more. My third eye open, surprise me no more. I got technique, so these bitches sweat me. Hit it from the back, give her a tap on the left cheek. Sheesh, I came for roaches on the wall. East Main Street, I was posted on the wall. Drop a new video, posted on the wall. When you from where I'm from, you supposed to wanna fall. Fuck an elephant in the room, I'm gonna say something. Fuck if he came with hella goons, I'm gonna spray something. The kush got me higher than giraffe ass. Spot doing numbers, I ain't never passed math class. Heard your little mixtape, that's the shit we laugh at. Nigga, where you laugh at? Arms up in Baghdad. Always been an outcast, never been a bad dad. That little Yankee trying to claim we already had that. So nigga, back, give me 50 feet. We don't give a fuck about the weather, we got plenty heat. Sheesh, on every beat, I'm a fucking beast. You can name your top 3, they can't fuck with me. I'm Y-N-Y-S to the fucking E. I ain't afraid to ride my own wave like a fucking ski. I live for the music. I was born to rap, serving fiends, cooking up lyrics in the fucking trap. I mean, look at all these flaws I got. Swiping through my phone like, look at all these bras I got. Come on, I came in the door. I said it before. I never let the honeys hypnotize me no more. I never let the money hypnotize me no more. My third eye open, takes a pause me no more. My 10 toes bent down like I'm inbound. We some outsiders in an in crowd. They was hating, but they wanted to be their friends now. She wasn't dating, but she wanted to be her man now. She was posted half naked on the gram now. She ain't even worth the one night stand now. I'm nice, fried crab cakes and rice. She can take the pipe, she can stay the night. Right, too many MCs, not enough mics. Grown man music, I don't do it for the types. I forgot more shit than you could ever write. Keyboard killer, I ain't never been the type. I said it before, I never let the honeys hypnotize me no more. I never let the money hypnotize me no more. My third eye open, takes a pause me no more. Name it, the door. I said it before, I never let the honeys hypnotize me no more. I never let the money hypnotize me no more. My third eye open, takes a pause me no more. Come on, I came in the door. I said it before. I said I never let the honeys hypnotize me no more. No more. I said I never let the money hypnotize me no more. No more. Come on, I came in the door. I said it before. I never let
Right.
the money hypnotize.
Breaking Ground Radio, man. We here with local
Sell my third eye, open chasing pops.
Wise Night, Hypnotized. I said it before. I never let the hypnotize you no more. You done heard it right here first, man. Breaking Ground Radio. Tip L just do it. DJ Swmpthing, man. We ain't here Wise Nights, but that was dope, dog. I think we feeling it. Everybody
Nah,
feeling
that
it.
was dope.
Think
That
we
was
all
definitely
feeling
dope.
it. You know what I mean?
Now the new shit I got coming is even crazy. So
No doubt.
Is it
No
like
doubt.
a similar vibe
Nope.
or
nope.
Okay.
You said nope.
What can we expect to hear? Like,
Well, first of all, it's all my production.
okay.
I didn't make the beat, but my brother made the beats. So I had just rushed this shit out just to have something out to launch pad off of.
Right.
So now everything going forward is gonna be super original. People gonna have to actually buy the music. It's not gonna be free anymore, you know. So
And it as it should be. As
Yeah.
it should. Oh yeah. It's
We pay for the things we love, and we
Yep.
love good music. So
Yep.
so everything is a little more modern, but it's still like spacey, you know. So it's gonna be cool.
So when but you don't have, as of right now, there's no date, right?
For what?
For the entire project.
I'm trying to drop the EP like first quarter, like January, if I can, you know. But then I'm gonna try to drop the spit tape too in between that time, like a little bit after Thanksgiving, coming into December, and right after that, drop the EP.
Okay.
But before that, I'm gonna have a video for using on. So
Hey.
there's some shit going on right now, man.
okay.
Yeah. Well, we definitely appreciate you sharing it with us for sure. I mean, you already know we got a, you already know we got a relationship and everything. Shout out VA Visions and Jay Sprees, you know what I mean? But still, we definitely appreciate it.
Big ups, man.
You know what I mean?
Appreciate y'all having me.
We gonna jump right into the next one. The next who's next. And I did hear from I Soldier. He is on the way. So the next track is from where'd it go? It's from my homie. Let's see.
Womp womp.
I have one that's right here. Well, no,
You said the homie.
James is the homie.
Wow.
James is the homie. I'm trying to get the artist name because I'm not familiar with him, but I'm familiar with James Taylor. He's my guy.
Taylor Made or something.
Taylor Made is the artist. Straight out of Florida, Polk County. Oak Tree Music Group, which is a music group that is semi-new, I guess is the best way to say it. I'm sure he would say something different, but I've watched the Oak Tree Music Group grow a little bit, so I'm happy that he was able to share this new stuff with us. Again, the artist is called Taylor Payne, right out of Polk County. The song is called Aggie. It's a term I'm not familiar with. I think it's a South term,
like aggravating.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a different vibe from what we just heard from Wise. So we definitely trapping it up a little bit. So we're getting a little taste of each one real quick. So here we go. Taylor Payne. The song is called Aggie. Shout out Jay Taylor, Oak Tree Music Group. We see you, big dog. We proud of you. Keep rolling. Let's go.
She said she want my love, but that's the drug. Only time when I love, when I'm counting up. She said she want my love, but that's the drug. Only time when I love, when I'm counting up. Handling business, but she blowing up the phone. Ain't trying to bend her over, won't give you go. Girl, you Aggie, well, I gotta break my tone. Aggie. Got my knowledge up, then I dove in my bag. Ain't no naggy, stop me from my cash. She get me horny quick, but she don't know when to quit. I think I got an Aggie, cause the bitch make me sick. No time for you, cause money is my number one food. Okay, you don't get it back as well, you can go and shoot. Stop smoking all my weed, who the fuck is you? Got an Aggie chick here and there, that makes two. Don't bought a purse, and she still nagging. I swear that's the definition of an Aggie. She said she want my love, but that's the drug. Only time when I love, when I'm counting up. She said she want my love, but that's the drug. Only time when I love, when I'm counting up. Aggie, 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 Aggie. She want me cause she know that I'm being a savage, but I don't want her cause she a Aggie. That body hot, that body hot, that body hot, that body hot. She a thot, yeah, she a thot. She got that drum, got that drum, she got that drum, got that drum. Ew, she got body hot. She don't like me, no, she like what I got. Monty's back to back, set up the block. 200 on the dash, I race to the back. I pay a nigga to hold my Louis bag. He ain't Lil Wayne, but got the fire man. Tell a bitch get out my face and hit the Aggie dance. She said she want my love, but that's the drug. Only time when I love, when I'm counting up. She said she want my love, but that's the drugs. Only time when I love, when I'm counting up. She said she want my love, but that's the drugs. Only time when I love, when I'm counting up.
Yeah. Breaking Ground Radio, a local and mainstream collab. We back at it. Shout out to the homie Taylor Payne, Oak Tree Music Group, JT Aggie. What's happening? We back in the mix. Whew. Y'all all right? Everybody feeling good?
Yeah.
We good? We good?
So that song was dope too. I wish we had almost played it in the reverse.
Really?
Because that would have almost been like his graduation.
And
Because it was like trapping at first. And
then he kind of I like that.
He wisened up.
It was like, you know what? I ain't act. You know, I'm gonna roll over here. I ain't gonna let them hit. But you know, that does make sense though. That does make sense. But yeah, I'm glad y'all like that track. Shout out again to the homie man in Florida. What's up? The homie Anonymous said he's trying to get on that remix. I'm gonna just put that out in the air. So now it's there. Now it's there. We can go and rewind that. You know what I mean? Now it's there. JT, what's happening? We messing with you in Columbus, bro. But so the homie Soldier said he was on his way. He probably had another 5 or so minutes. Let's go ahead because what I don't want to do is get into any discussions. I have to cut it. So let's break down again. Just do it. The events that's popping off today, or this weekend, excuse me. And we'll rock like that.
Okay, well, it's
I know what's going on.
So tonight, it's Where's the Ox?
Oh yeah, that's it. Is that every other week? Or is
no,
that
I
once
think
a month?
it's every Thursday.
Is it every week?
I feel like it is because I feel like it was last Thursday. And I talked about going, but that's a long drive.
Where is it?
On High and 5th. So it's at 1205 North High Street.
It's Two Truths.
Yeah, Two Truths. Remember, we couldn't figure out where it was actually at. This time they nicely put in there.
Okay.
Two Truths.
Okay.
And it's free to get in. They have $1 off Hennessy.
Hey, shout out to the
$3 some drink that I don't know what it is. Right. But they're gonna turn up. That's tonight. And then also Sam is performing in Reynoldsburg. Sam Rothstein. Stein. I always say it wrong. 1741 Bryce Road in Reynoldsburg. That is until 12 a.m. It's a little party. It's called the Glow Up.
Oh yeah, I did see that flyer with the balloon.
Yeah, it says a limited affair.
Yeah. Shout out to Sam for consistency, man. I know I know out of Tiffany, and Tiffany's known him a lot longer. I mean, he's been one of the most consistent people I've seen. What? So shout out to Sam. What?
Open bar from 9 to 10. Dang. Advance. I'm like, right. It says pre-sale $10 at the door 12.
But you said that wasn't here. You said that was in Pittsburgh.
Reynoldsburg. Oh, Reynoldsburg. You listen all the way out north.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, us North folks.
Right.
Definitely. That's what's up. All right, what's up? What's next?
So then tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's the 27th. Hold on, I'm kind of slipping. What's going on tomorrow?
26.
Saturday is 27th.
Y'all.
So I know for sure the fashion show, the North High, was like a big deal. I know that's going on because that's what I want to go to. It's like a couture Halloween fashion show.
You know who's in that fashion show?
Somebody dope.
Tiara Lynn.
I love her.
She's in it.
Yeah.
Yep, she was in there. She was telling me about it. I talked to her.
I want to go so bad.
Was it yesterday or the day before? Yeah, she said she might pull up. I don't know if her schedule is live. I'm not sure. I didn't get the details.
Like, is it like cold and outside
get the details
for hours?
Yeah.
That's the part.
Yeah, they're all gonna be wearing like custom made masks.
Then I'm like, well, what is my costume gonna be that I'm so warm? Like I'm gonna be a baby ass.
You could be.
A Teletubby.
Cute. A Teletubby. A Hello Kitty. They have one piece.
That's a warm ass costume though.
But then there's also silent disco. You can go to silent disco. It's a party. It looks like it's going to start at a nice time, very professional, 7 p.m. It's going to last show is from, it ends at 11:15. That sounds really like my speed. Yeah.
That was smart.
That is smart. I don't know. I'm kind of.
Is it? Yes, I was going to ask.
No, I think it's just called the silent disco because it looks cute on the flyer. It doesn't really have a reason.
No,
it's not going to be a silent party. It can't be. It's impossible.
Where was it at?
Maybe there's another one.
It's here. And that's the worst thing about this flyer. It doesn't really say anything else.
Okay.
But Raiden Labs will be there. Invite only, maybe.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at Swamp.
It just seems
but
like
I haven't been.
I know they invited me to just.
No, they didn't. No, I didn't get no invite for that one.
Let me see.
Not that important, I guess.
Okay, here we go. It's at the Ohio Expo Center. Okay. Ooh, that's going to be interesting. I don't know why I thought it was tomorrow. Heck yeah. And they waxing to get in. You already know. At least. Oh, okay. Now, it's a battle. No, it's a battle of DJs.
Is it?
So it's like Raiden Labs goes against someone who goes, and then someone else goes against someone, and someone else goes against someone.
Shout out Courtney Coulter.
Who's Courtney?
It's 6 different battles.
Says Fleet DJ. Shout out Swmpthing.
Hey, Courtney.
Wow.
You part of that 1%?
I must be part of that.
Can I get on your yacht? Can I get on your yacht?
Next?
Trick or treat in the trap on Saturday. That's on 234 King Avenue. Yes. Campus. Yes. And it's only $8 to get in. So, starts at 10. Sounds really great. Yes. We're being positive. I don't know. Oh, 21 and over. But Bobby Biz is performing. You are bougie.
Children at the party.
That's funny.
Bobby Biz is performing. And Bardo is performing. And that boy Jonesy. And Deshaun and Ray Sean. Oh my God. Ooh.
Like I'm afraid. I'm afraid to know what's going on.
It's a weekend of parties. We missed one because then also downstairs, right at Eclipse, there's a party. Eclipse Ultra Lounge, 6240 Bush Boulevard, from 8 to 2. It's a Halloween party, and tickets are $10. There's prize winners. There's food and drinks. Now, are the food and drinks included in $10? That's a good question.
Oh Lord,
that's a good question. Can I get an appetizer? Finger food.
He's like, see how tomorrow goes.
Finger food, and then finally, of course, the silent party.
Yes.
At Blue Lounge, around the corner as well. Look at all these North Side parties.
Shout out. It's going down.
See, on Saturday we can actually bounce around.
Everything.
Oh,
that's okay.
That's cost too much.
Yeah. So make sure you. So there's a lot. So when we have some of those events posted on the Breaking Ground page.
We will. Everything will be posted.
Definitely. All right, no doubt.
That sounds fun.
So we got the homies, and make sure you get all. You know what? We're gonna soon to be your #1 site for all that's happening in Columbus. So you're not gonna have to just scroll down Facebook to see what's popping. Just go right there to Breaking Ground Radio. You can see all the dope shit that's going on.
Friday,
you know what I mean?
Saturday,
right?
Wednesday. No one went to spoken word yesterday, did y'all slackers?
You talking about to wordplay?
Yeah.
Shout out George.
Well, I got into it. No.
Well, why did you say like?
I do believe I just moved, so I think I'm
right. But she said it like she went.
And she said she was gonna go.
But she said no. Right. She just said she didn't go.
Well, no, because you didn't remind me.
Wow.
Oh, it's my fault.
It's your fault. It's the DJ's fault.
Was it posted on her page?
I think it was.
Why indeed it was. What now, man?
Yeah.
I was trying to go hear that.
Yeah.
What was the poem called? What was the poem called? Ooh, I was trying to hear that voice.
So we got
voiced.
Or I think that was the name of the whole collection.
Yeah,
Voice.
that was the name of it. Yep.
I don't even know what the poem was called.
Moist.
Right.
He came in here with a whole book like moist.
Most of them, yeah. We're gonna keep this thing wet. So we got the homie ISO. We're gonna drop this track by the homeboy Mr. Shout out Cincinnati. Stand up. The joint is called You Heard Me. You heard it first right here on Breaking Ground Radio. We in it, man. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Even after I play basketball, they smell it. Nigga, we the same. We come up the same corner. We ain't had much. You understand what I'm saying? You just gotta hustle. Nigga, you gotta go hard, man. You see playing games. Niggas got it. I'm gonna get it. Trust me. I'm gonna get mine. I don't get that.
Who am I? I'm the GOAT. Ain't not like shoes attack. I decided this is do or die. Not for so alive. Heard you rap. I feel bad for you. You told me this your life. Because I guilty you on this first. Suicide. Think it's time to forget all my flaws and show them who you are. You a boss. Make an ass of myself and work it out. Oh my gosh. I ain't even know I had it, but I got it. I'm performing in my haters and my ex beauty parties. My career's taking off. I'm about to dog. I heard you was taking shots at me and I'm just getting drunk. You said I'm faking nothing nice, but if my squirrel gets a puff, and she asking if I feel shit like fingers in a butt. Don't recall being in love. Can't remember who to call. I ain't grow up on the block, still got family posting up. Got your wifey drunk and lush, she single with a solo cup. I speak my mind, I get you blunt, and I'm about to roll it up. Listen, now I'm thinking her.
We in a fucking hustle, we in a grind. Everybody ain't 50 Cent. Everybody ain't Puff, everybody ain't Jay-Z. You gotta stick with a nigga, grind with a nigga. You gotta do your job. Whatever your record is, if I was a promo man, whatever record you give me, I'm gonna get played. If my tongue gonna move that quick, I'm gonna get the shit done whether niggas like it, love it, hate it, whatever. Niggas ain't focused. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't focused.
She said she see us getting married. I don't like the way that look. Like your husband in the future. Cause believe my mask is off. Same damn time I talk to real sisters. That's family ties. This is 6, but I'm about to cross that Canada line. I never claimed where they raised me lately. That's where they hate me, baby. More than 91 ahead of my time. 80s, baby. Losing my mind, but I'll come back and win. Don't say I'm crazy. Telling every woman white lies, so you can't say I'm racist. I said some harsh things. I mean them all. If I could take them back, I would, just to repeat them all. I had some friends that did me wrong, the rest ain't see the fire. One day I traveled so much that it's an easy call. I'm not perfect, my name's Derek. I raised the bar, look at the bar. I'm a great parent. Confidence sky high, about to get my money that tall. Dog, about to cash out like last call. I don't think you heard me.
You know, not only you're a target, you're rapping about these people. Your house is 10 times the size of their house. You know, that would make me dislike me if I was on the other side. You know, also I had haters out there. And it's always like that. Wherever you're from, you will get hated the most.
Look, if you sleeping on me, get buried in pajamas. Swear I'm feeling so gifted. I'm living like I'm Santa, dog. I'm eating, you ain't shit. Fill up your toilet bowl with dinner. I already lost my mind. It's kind of hard to mind my manners. Got a slim chance. But I'ma try, cause her booty thick. She in front, I'm finna trailer like a movie clip. I break bread and make a sandwich out of booty meat. That's my baby, and my face is like a booth to see. She said I'm hung, I need to write a suicidal note. I'm with the team, trying to hit a lick envelope. I live broke, dream rich, and I act wealthy. Side in the main, don't know who's which till her ass melting. Drinks on me like the coffee table. Driven and I can't stop. I never seen parking spaces trying to beat the jacket. But I don't ride coattails. Way too many bars. I never post bail. I don't think you heard me. Hey. I said, I don't think you heard me.
Yeah. What up? Oh yeah. Breaking Ground Radio, man. We here. We're local and mainstream collab. It's your man DJ Swmpthing back in the building with my lovelies, Jess and Tiffany L. You already know we in having a great time. Shout out to the homie DJ Big Ship. He had to bounce. You know what I mean? You're gonna be looking for him, man. Trust me. The dude is dope. He's dope. Dancehall. Probably one of the best dancehall DJs I know, and he's straight out of Jamaica. So you already know it's authentic. But right here, first of all, Jess, you good? Jess, you good? Oh, that caught you with that. Tiffany, you good?
I'm fine.
You swallowed? Okay, you good? I'm sorry. That sounded bad. That's not what I meant.
I'm good.
That's not what I meant.
Y'all don't want my response to that. Yes, I did.
See? I was
Yes,
feeling
I
bad.
did.
Right, yeah, let's move on. I would say, damn, is it? Okay. So we are always grateful and pleased. I know I am for sure. To have this cat up in the station right now. One of the first artists that I think I've met when I got into the culture and really started. And he's been I think yeah, and he's been to me. I don't know how anybody else feels, but he's been the same cat, both as an artist and a friend. You know what I mean? So I definitely respect anytime he's doing stuff and when he's coming around.
And a friend.
Yeah. But it's funny because you know what I mean. The hibernation be real for social. You know what I mean? So when he does come out, you got to make the best of it because that hibernation coming right back around again. But the homie, our soldier, what up, boy?
Hey, what up?
What's happening, man?
What's good, y'all?
Man, we chilling. Did you already know Jess? Did you know her before?
We just met today.
You just met today? Okay. I didn't know if
we know each other because he has a mouth shirt on and that's like really cool. So.
Okay.
Hey.
So that
we know
that works
each
too.
other.
That works too.
Our
Yep.
vibes have connected in some way before. It's obvious.
No doubt. So what's somewhere in there?
I'm pretty sure it's a scratch.
So what's popping, bro? What's good? Catch us up.
I'm really just back on it, man. Just trying to get the music going again, back to throwing events and just being the best artist I can possibly be. Been doing my homework, seeing everybody doing their thing and how they do it. I stay in my little cave.
Right.
And then I just make a move, make sure it's an effective move when I do it.
Right.
So,
I like that.
Which has been, I was gonna say that's been the characteristic of you since I've known you. Yeah, I mean, definitely gives time for to see where the city is going.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
It is. It's about direction, man. I can't be moving in a cycle, in a circle. You know what I'm saying? Like that habit, it happens. It's a bad habit. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to get stuck in it because you're so eager to push, so eager to get people to listen to you.
Right. So let's get into that a little bit. Let's before we get a little personal, like what have you seen? Because for those who don't know, Soldier ain't no rookie to this here game in the city.
No.
Yeah, I mean, so what are you been seeing? I say in this last quarter.
I've been seeing some amazing things.
Okay.
Cassius.
Yeah.
He's an amazing
shout out Cassius
thing. You got Trig.
Right. Shout out Trig.
It's just an amazing thing. And then you got Greg that kind of fits.
Yeah.
Those are
Greg Owens.
These this is just 3 punches.
Right.
You got people starting their brands, you got people with the clothing lines and different things and putting events together for each other.
Right.
For once. You know what I'm saying? Like in the early to mid 20s, everybody rocking in a more original way than what we've seen before they got there. Like I'm saying, so it's refreshing to see.
Yeah.
It's real. It makes me happy to see that. And then, of course, I don't speak about the crap I've seen.
Right.
We ignore that.
And I mean, it's out there. It is what it is.
Yeah, like that. But the fact that I can go out in the city and see a new poetry event or a new showcase with new, younger, fresh, artists doing their thing, and just trying to get loose in venues that I've been in countless times,
right?
And it's new to them, it's fresh to them, and everybody's like real about it. I'm like, sometimes I really do pay to get in and be a fan in a moment, and when I got time. And the energy be crazy, and the originality behind the music. Everybody got different styles, so it's refreshing to see that not everybody is really on that like the gritty,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And that age group, so it's really dope.
Yeah, you definitely can catch a little bit of everything now. Versus, I mean, but they still do. They still have the shows where it's dedicated to that one specific way of doing music.
And what makes me happy is those promoters who do that know how to separate themselves. So now it's not somebody moving in circles just trying to find somewhere to fit. These people do trap shows, so you're gonna get the trap show there. These people do a mix, you're gonna get a mix there. These people do band, they're gonna do band there. Now you know where to go. You can pick and choose rather than a lot of the up and coming promoters that came and gone real fast because they try to mix everything, not knowing what the people wanted to see.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just real. It just got me excited. So now I'm like, all right, let me make some music now.
So that what brought you back out? Because I heard you say, you're getting back to the music. What keeps you away?
What kept me away?
Kept you away.
Really like losing that connection with it for real. Like when you see a lot of the local stuff going on, the bad stuff be overshadowed a little bit, and you see a lot more people okay with it. It makes you want to be like, I don't even play no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, who am I going to push this music to if they're doing that?
Right.
But then I found out where I could push it to. And then I got a little more positive in my vision, like who I need to be looking at things that I like. And then I find these people been going, and I can talk to them personally and vibe with them. So now I'm like, all right, now I'm excited. So I can push the way I push, and then I got some young, fresh people I can collab with too.
Yeah.
It's time to make some music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where it's at.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So now that the new music is coming out and the collabs is coming and everything like that, what are you I should say, how long are you expecting for yourself to be out here and showing not only what you're capable of, but watching and seeing what everybody else is capable of before you decide, all right, we back in the cave, we're gonna work on some stuff, we coming back. How does that process even work?
It just comes for real. It's all about feel with me when I make music. So if I don't feel it, I'm not doing it. It's like people have that habit of repeating themselves musically just to stay out there because everybody out there. It's okay to step back and get yourself together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what I had to do. Life happens. You got to live that life. You got to deal with it first. And a lot of my music is inspired by the life I live. So if I'm moving in the cycle life-wise, I'm not going to keep talking about the same thing. I got to go experience new stuff. I got to go through and get through new things and then talk about that in my new music. I got a bunch of stuff to say now. So that's where I'm at with it. With the young people staying fresh out there and staying with that energy, that just gives me more energy. That's just a small part of it, but the inspiration is there. Now I can people watch is different. Now I'm seeing different people do different things. So now I'm like, all right, now I can get back into that mode. I honestly don't plan on hibernating again though.
Okay.
I have big goals. So I'm going for those goals.
Right. Which of those goals can you share?
And that was my next part, because let me interject just a little
go
bit.
ahead.
I hand you that Powerball ticket, you win. What does that say for your music? What does that say for the future of iSoldier? That's
good
an
question.
artist.
Oh, the Powerball ticket with
Yes,
the
let's say
$1 gajillion.
Yes. Ain't that when it's like when it's so out there that it's like you can't even fathom the idea.
Right,
like if you just had one 1/100th of what they talk about. You
Right.
so blissfully happy that you can't imagine the necessity of the rest.
Bro, you know,
But
I think
you ain't gonna get it back.
you win the Powerball thing, and they give me all this bread, and then they take that big chunk out,
Right.
and then give you what's left.
Right.
Which is
Uncle
still
Sam
nice.
gonna get his.
Oh, he gonna
I don't
get
give a
more
damn
than his.
how high.
I think he got half of mine and some of his.
Right.
Well, if that's the case,
But
then
still, it still puts you in a very nice place.
yeah,
Definitely does.
What's your music like? Are you doing music?
yeah, I am.
Are you
I'm
pushing
doing.
your own independent album?
Oh, yeah.
Are you Drake now? You put it out?
I'm never Drake.
Okay.
But
First of all, don't say it like that. Don't say it like his music
Shots to
plan,
the
his,
six right
his
now.
business plan is incredible.
it is. I high five it. But
He on that Kevin Hart plan. Like
and that's an
he is like
inspiration.
I will make a new song every week.
and
Every
then would be
week you
number
will love
one
my new
every
song.
time.
Every time. Right.
Get this Drake.
Right. You gonna get the Drake in there.
I start the label, and I help people
Okay.
reach their dreams, and I help them not go through the crap I had to go through in terms of protecting your music and your business and
Teach.
your
Right.
artistic identity
Exactly.
and all that. All that
Exactly.
just here comes the workshops, here comes the I'm helping everybody, but we're gonna figure out, because you know the money is just an object of trade, so you keep the cycle going, and then you save some, you keep that cycle going. You save some, you keep that cycle going, so nobody will ever be broke again. That's what I do
Yeah.
with the money.
Word.
Yeah,
You start
yeah,
the
yeah.
cycle, make sure everybody eat, but you know it speaks volumes when you can ensure that a bunch of people is going to hear like their music and stuff like that. That's all we want to do is be heard.
Right.
Right.
Mhm.
We like
Right.
being
At the end of the day,
yeah,
that's all
at
it's
the end of the
about.
day,
Yep.
now we like to go home with some bread. Yeah, that's cool. But in front of we want to be heard.
Yeah.
By a lot of people, and we want a good percentage of those people to like what we're doing.
Absolutely.
So
For
it's-
your art to be appreciated.
So I'm one of the artists who's on both sides of the fence. I promote, artists develop, and I'm an artist myself. So I know how hard it is to get people to listen when you know you got something good, and they're just saying no because they just don't know
Yeah.
you, or who they know don't
Yeah.
know you. So they assume you're not popping because the 4 people they know.
But
Right.
how much of a role? How much of
I love
a
what you
role?
said.
How much of a role does money play into that? To just talking about being heard. That's it.
You
How
have
much-
to pay to be heard. I don't care what nobody say. You can't just be out there like, hey, listen.
Right.
You got to pay.
Check out my
because
mixtape, bro.
People pay attention to platforms, just period.
Yeah.
If something is popping on Twitter, you're going to look. If something is on the front of your favorite hip hop site, you're going to look.
Yeah.
If it's on page 12, you won't catch it. So it's really about investing in yourself and letting the rest speak for itself. So you pay to get in your spot, and then you blow that spot. You tear that spot down. Everybody know you just blew that spot.
We just dropping jewels.
So here's the
You make
thing.
it worth it. You make it worth it.
I just remembered why I enjoy you so much. So it's like I always get. So I know a lot of people to the point where like you know how like you love that person, but you don't remember why, and because you haven't seen them in a while. But when you see them again, you're like, that's why. This is it. Because you're always you seem so genuine, and you're always the same every time I meet you.
Yep.
No matter what I look like,
I
no
agree
matter
with
what I'm doing, no matter where I'm at, you're always a real person with real smart, intelligent things to say. And it is so few, unfortunately, and far between. So it's enjoyable to have a conversation with you.
Yeah.
Who we got?
We're about to find out.
Ooh, yay for phones. This is my favorite.
Yay.
This happens.
Jess, you didn't.
Breaking Ground Radio. Who it is?
I think maybe we shouldn't
Oh,
say
let
who
me
it is.
turn you up. Yo, who it is?
On his body bag.
What up? What up?
What's going on, man? I just wanted to call and show love to Breaking Ground Radio, DJ Swmpthing, and the rest of the crew, man. Give a big shout out to y'all.
Oh,
Hey,
appreciate that,
so we
man.
appreciate that, but like the ladies on the show, we want to be addressed. So like,
Yeah, we
we don't.
Talking about the calves and everything.
I love basketball in such a real way. We can't talk
what's-
about it right now.
what's
It'll
up
be
with
a
you,
whole
man?
conversation.
What's up with you, man? You good?
Oh, man, I'm good, man. I just want to call in, get some love, man. I heard the new White Nice on the radio.
Okay.
But he live in he's from Columbus, but he lives in Cleveland right now, man. Definitely,
All right, respect.
Definitely
What's
doing
up?
big things in Cleveland.
What's happening with you?
It's not much, man. Staying out the way, getting myself right. Now I'm back on this little scene, trying to get stuff jumping, man.
Yeah.
Most definitely, man. I hope to hear some tracks from you soon, man. Maybe we get a collab or something going, man.
Hey, now look at us.
Let's go.
Look at us making things.
Let's go. Well, we got you. We got matter.
He can play the middleman for us.
The summer track going here in a few.
Hey,
most definitely, bro. I got you.
All right, big dog. We appreciate you, man. You family.
Yup, 100.
Yes, sir. Peace.
You know what? That could actually be a dope ass Halloween costume. Like, not trying to big you up as a man or nothing or your name, but we could go as DJ Swamp and things.
DJ Swamp and
things.
I like the concept.
No.
That's funny.
Understand that my husband would be like, now you ain't going to Halloween. Next year or the year after that.
oh man.
That's funny.
You want to make
That's
scrubs? And then he wasn't gonna know. And I was like, hey,
Trying to stay on this good
and
side.
there will be no pictures.
Stand on this good. Yeah, we ain't doing that.
That's out.
I appreciate you pulling up, boy. What up? You waving now? Huh?
Did you give him candy first?
Everything.
He was like, yes, absolutely.
Zane,
He was like, of course I gave him candy.
Zane, and let me know if I'm overstepping, but Zane is a manager. He manages two artists right now that I know of. And he
Shout
also
out
is shout out Carol the Q.
Because he's
Shout-
dope.
He's
so dope.
I've seen you before.
Yeah.
Because he has his own microphone.
He had
Have a
his,
microphone?
he did.
And I love that shit.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
that's
The baby.
no.
Yeah.
You got it? You got it?
The baby.
Okay.
He didn't even.
Son got it.
Right.
When you said it.
This is why him. This is how you get the kids ready for the real world early.
We're not doing that. I disagree.
He's gonna
Disagree
remember this.
wholeheartedly.
Like, oh yeah, that was dope. Like, this is
So-
real stuff.
Yeah.
Bring the baby.
Yeah. So I definitely wanted to shout him out because I know we
I
won't
won't
be
be
staying
breaking
too
my
long,
hands.
but I wanted to make sure we give him a shout out and everything like that. And, yeah. So, man,
Beat him first.
what were we talking about before Connor's call? Oh, the line. Oh yeah. Because, and you were saying, I mean, you gotta.
He's doing a
you gotta pay
label. I
her.
love that.
You gotta pay her and everything, and I definitely agree with that. But what do we say to the artists who don't have that type of financial means, who are looking for other ways to still be heard? Like what do you suggest to
Wait,
those artists?
I want to piggyback off of that.
Yeah,
and how do you also like balance that with the whole idea of, as an artist, if there's anything that you love that you're taking seriously, you have to invest in yourself.
Mhm.
So is the business card and like the flash drive or the CDs or whatever it is that you choose to do to market yourself, is that part of how you invest in yourself? How does that balance with the, you know, hey, help me out, I'm trying to do my music thing, but you know,
it's real hard for rappers now because you have to appear more popular than you are from the gate. Like, you really have to appear popular.
It's that whole have more followers and then it makes me want to check you out.
You have to already seem like you have people for people to even acknowledge you, which is whack. But my MO is, when you find a spot, blow it up. So you see these stages, you see these open mics. Yeah. You make that lasting impression and you don't leave out of there without everybody remembering who you are. And that's where the business cards come in.
I agree.
Because they're going to forget you when you go home.
Yeah.
Right.
When they get that random card, that's what his name is. Very few of them are going to actually pay attention to the card and check out what's on it. But as long as you touched everybody in the room in some way, shape, or form, that's a good start. Yeah. So when I was younger, I went into, oh man, I went in so many stages, and they was like, I don't know who he is, but that black dude over there killing whoever he is. I used to smash.
I apologize.
Point his thumb back like somebody back there and be like, whoever that he was, bro. Right. I used to tear up every stage. Yeah. And it just carried. Now I just have that MO. If you know I'm about to get on stage, I'm about to try to tear it down, but in your own way. Right. Can't be over aggressive and all that stuff like that and make people uncomfortable. But you have to be entertaining. It is entertainment. So you have to know who you're performing in front of. You got to be strategic. You can't just say yes to every show, because that crowd might not want you, and you're gonna find out the hard way. Right. I've learned the hard way, being the lyrical guy and stepping into a more simplified crowd. They didn't want to hear all them words. Right. They was looking for the 808s and the hooks. Right. And I was dropping. They was like, cool, bars. But
they want to dance.
Get it going. So you gotta know where your lane is, right? And that's part of the investment too, because you gotta know. Do your research first. That's the first thing you do is research. Like, figure out who's looking for what you have to offer, and you go blow that spot up. You gotta start from the ground. Don't try to skip. Don't try to go around or over anything. Start from the bottom and blow up. You just move up. Like literally blow up level by level and see what happens. And utilize your platforms, the free ones, the Twitters, the Facebooks, the Instagrams, the YouTubes, especially. Right. Get to know it. Right. And get it going, because people watch for no reason. People watch on accident. Right. That carries. Like, that carries weight. Those numbers carry weight, because again, you have to appear more popular than what you are. So
and isn't that so stupid and so frustrating? Because you know what? It's so funny, because when we started this radio thing, like a year ago, like, I just started like liking or friend requesting people that I saw like did something interesting, like, oh, they have a business, whoop, friend, blah, blah, blah. So now I have like 3,000 something friends, right? Oh, so exciting. Except it's not, because I don't know who any of these people are. So I'm like scrolling like, that's kind of interesting that your kids are going to school, but I really don't know you, so I really don't give a shit. Like, you know what I mean? There's so much I don't care about on there, because I don't have like my friends, and I kind of miss that at the same time. But I need more people to watch the show, so my show can be dope. So
it's like, you really gotta have a mission at hand. Like, us artists, we move in circles so fast because we want everybody to like us. But that means now your page is scrambled. It looks weird. It looks like you're everywhere. So everybody will just pass you up like, oh, he's there. Oh, he's there. Rather than, oh, he always there. Oh, he be popping over there type thing. Right. So you have to have a focus. Right. You have to have a focus. Like, and not, homie, Forte, photographer and poet. We gonna separate, but they're gonna know that he does both. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna get it all the way going. I'm like, I'm not letting nobody I meet that I can put life into or help out or whatever, I'm not letting nobody fall short.
No doubt.
That's what's up.
We're gonna take a quick little break. We'll get into this song. We do have Barbara Bailey in the house. When we come back for the break, we'll have our soldier talk a tad bit about the new joint that should be coming out soon with the homie G.O.
Hey.
You know what I mean? And we're gonna get a little organized right here. Shout out to the homie SB Cash. Just dropped this joint yesterday. Send it in the email, man. I see. Actually, I haven't heard it, so we're definitely breaking this record right now because I haven't heard it myself. We're gonna roll with it. We got our soldier in the field. Crazy right now. We're gonna keep this thing rolling.
I'm all bougie because I'm like, is it gonna be good though?
We're about to find out right now. Don't go no.
Turn up, kill them bitches, murder. She popping like a burner. She popping like a burner. Turn up, kill them bitches, murder. She popping like a burner. And they gon' turn up when she shake it, cause they know she burned up. They gon' turn up when she shake it, cause they know she burned up. They gon' turn up when she shake it, cause they know she burned up. Cause they know she burned up. Cause they know she burned up. They gon' turn up when she shake it, cause they know she burned up. They gon' turn up when she shake it, cause they know she burned up. They gon' turn up when she shake it, cause they know she burned up. Cause they know she burned up. Cause they know she burned up. She the baddest in the building when she twerking, wanna feel it. She can do it for a living. Ass fat, I wanna hit it. But these niggas run the digits. She been hustling for a minute. They ain't got no problem tipping because she sexy and she with it. She walking with a cannon. She came out with no panties. She sexy when she dancing. Them heels she just be prancing. These bitches just be hating. She wonder she gon' take it. Don't fuck with all that waiting. She love the situation. Bring it back, drop it low. Crazy with the camel toe. They already know she go. Tell her friend, bring her home. Got a teacher when she dance. Got them boys in the church. Where the hell your man? How you pack up in the bed? Her body look like goddess. She smoking on the finest. These niggas always trying. She cool, might change the climate. Ain't worried cause she working. She get that check for something. Them suckers always lurking. Don't wonder but she flirting. And they gon' turn up when she shake it cause they know she burned up. They gon' turn up when she shake it cause they know she burned up. They gon' turn up when she shake it cause they know she burned up. Cause they know she burned up. Cause they know she burned up. They gon' turn up when she shake it cause they know she burned up. They gon' turn up when she shake it cause they know she burned up. They gon' turn up when she shake it cause they know she burned up. Cause they know she burned up. Cause they know she burned up. Wind it like Jamaican, ass real, she ain't faking. But these bitches imitating, she gon' love me if I take it. She bad like some hood kid. Pussy got that good shit. Turn up like a hood kid. Or that wish you would shit. Bustin' like a full clip. Cut if you on bullshit. And tripping off the little shit. Lame, she gon' pull crank. Flexing in a new whip. Stay up in a new fit. Grinding, that's the true shit. Shake it, take a lose chill. Damn, turn the flex, turn. Hey, when she the best one. Smoking on the best one. Real nigga, she blessed one. Walking with a strap. She might just let it clap. That thing gon' blow you back. She dancing at the trap. I like the way she do it. Sexy how she move it. Liquor is the fluid. Count up into it. Twerking, play no game. I wanna know your name. That ass is on the chain. She ain't up with the game. And they gon' turn up when she shake it cause they know she burned up. They gon' turn up when she shake it cause they know she burned up. They gon' turn up when she shake it cause they know she burned up. Cause they know she burned up. Cause they know she burned up. They gon' turn up when she shake it cause they know she burned up. They gon' turn up when she shake it cause they know she burned up. They gon' turn up when she shake it cause they know she burned up. Cause they know she burned up. Cause they know she burned up.
Credit all stars. Turn up, kill them bitches, murder. She popping like a burner. She popping like a burner. Turn up, kill them bitches, murder. She popping like a burner. And they gon' turn up when she shake it cause they know she burned up. They gon' turn up when she shake it cause they know she burned up. They gon' turn up when she shake it cause they know she burned up. Cause they know she burned up. Cause they know she burned up. They gon' turn up when she shake it cause they know she burned up. They gon' turn up when she shake it cause they know she burned up. They gon' turn up when she shake it cause they know she burned up. Cause they know she burned up. Cause they
they know she gon' go. She the baddest in the building. When she twerking, wanna feel it. She can do it for a living. Ass fat, I wanna hit it. Fuck these niggas with the digits. She been hustling for a minute. They ain't got no problem tipping because she sexy and she with it. She walking with a cannon. She came out with no panties. She sexy when she dancing. Them hills she just be prancing. These bitches just be hating. She wondering she gon' take it. Don't fuck with all that waiting. She love the situation. Bring it back, drop it low. Tracy with the camel toe. They already know she go. Tell her friend, bring her home. Got a teacher when she dance. Got them boys in the trap. Where the hell your man? How you pack up in the bed? Her body look like goddess. She smoking on the finest. These niggas always trying. She cool, might change the climate. Ain't worried cause she working. She get that check for certain. The suckers always lurking. The one of us she flirting. They gon' turn up when she shaking cause they know she gon' go. They gon' turn up when she shaking cause they know she gon' go. They gon' turn up when she shaking cause they know she gon' go. Cause they know she gon' go. Cause they know she gon' go. They gon' turn up when she shaking cause they know she gon' go. They gon' turn up when she shaking cause they know she gon' go. They gon' turn up when she shaking cause they know she gon' go. Cause they know she gon' go. Cause they know she gon' go. Wind it like Jamaican, ass real, she ain't faking. Fuck these bitches imitating. She gon' love me if I take it. She bad like some hood kid. Pussy got that good shit. Turn up like a hood kid. Or that wish you would shit. Bust it like a full clip. Cut if you on bullshit. Tripping off the little shit. Lame, she gon' pull crank. Flexing in the new whip. Stay up in the new fit. Grinding, that's the true shit. Shake it, take a move, chill. Damn, turn the flex, turn. Hey, when she the best one. Smoking on the best one. Real nigga, she best one. Walking with a strap. She might just let it clap. That thing gon' blow you back. She dancing at the trap. I like the way she do it. Sexy how she move it. Liquor is the fluid. Count up into it. Work and play no game. I wanna know your name. That ass is on the chain. She ain't one with the game. And they gon' turn up when she shake it cause they know she gon' go. They gon' turn up when she shake it cause they know she gon' go. They gon' turn up when she shake it cause they know she gon' go. Cause they know she gon' go. Cause they know she gon' go. They gon' turn up when she shake it cause they know she gon' go. They gon' turn up when she shake it cause they know she gon' go. They gon' turn up when she shake it cause they know she gon' go. Cause they know she gon' go. Cause they know she gon' go.
Hey, Breaking Ground Radio with local and mainstream collab, your man DJ Swmpthing. That was the homie SB Cash. Songs called Go. Definitely like that, man. If you're trying to hit them plugs, man, that's definitely a joint on the way or at the spot. Let's make sure you got your dollars with you. We here, man. We still got our soldier in the building.
Yeah.
We got the homie Forte in the building as well. We got Barbara Bailey in the building, but we gonna keep our mic shut for right now because we're gonna introduce her in a little bit. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
I know she ready though. I know she ready. Just do it, and Tiffany L here, man. We're just having a good old time, man. Shout out to everybody that made their way over here. You know, we always appreciate those who take the time out to come to the station and holler at us for a little bit, even if it's just to pull up for a few minutes. Shout out to the homie Zane. Him and his son pulled up. Anonymous pulled up earlier, so we always appreciate that. Soldier, what's good?
What's good with it, man?
What up, though? Talk about it, man.
Look,
we got the show going on. Let's go.
Yeah. I relaunched my lyric and soul classic event. That's the baby. You know what I'm saying? So real excited, happy to be able to relaunch this thing. Intimate setting, spoken word, soul vocalist, hip hop artist.
Yeah.
BHB on the ones.
We at the Lincoln Bar?
We at the Lincoln Cafe for this one.
No doubt.
It's also on my birthday. So
shout out to BJ Vibes tomorrow.
So
Scorpio stand up. Are you
Scorpio.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Scorpio stand up. We here. It's officially our season.
What time does it
It's
start?
going down.
It is from 9 to 1.
At the Lincoln Cafe, 9 to 1. Listen, Tiff, right after y'all raw yoga, trapping yoga, and then we're gonna go vibe.
I'm introducing like new faces. Forte is one of them.
Okay.
That's the homie. He's
a
photographer, and he is a poet, and he is an MC, and he's fresh, young, and ready to get some work going. So, you know,
no doubt.
Put him in front of new people.
Of course.
That's what I'm good at doing.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what's going down.
Okay.
And it's normally always has been since 2012 a packed house. So I expect a packed classic house and nothing but good vibes.
Who's the DJ? Who's the MC?
Annie B is my MC, my classic MC. BHB is my DJ.
Shout out to
Lifetime.
Lifetime.
Like that's my guy since I was,
definitely a mentor for me as well.
So it's going down. Like it's gonna be great.
Dope. Forte, you want to spit something real quick, Forte, before we switch it up? You want to talk your own ish?
Yeah.
All right.
What's up, man? It's Forte.
Yeah.
I just met.
Tell where you from and all that.
Trying to get set up.
Man. All right, so I'm from Jersey, originally born, but I was raised here for a long time.
I still hear the Jersey though.
You can see, I get that a lot. I get that a lot, man. I don't hear it, but it's funny when I go out there. They say, man.
Don't feel bad. I'm from the South. I hear it too. I just heard your accent. I've been up north for all this time.
Exactly.
So I'm with you.
Exactly, man. But I'm really excited for the show, man. This is gonna be lit. I was nervous, but at the same time, I'm ready. Ready. Like it's for me, it's like get my foot wet.
Yeah.
Or my whole leg. Right now.
You might as well just jump all in.
It's a new thing for me, for real. Like, yeah, I'm a poet, and I've done like slam a couple times though.
Okay.
That's way back when. But even then, butterflies, nothing but butterflies. But it's crazy when I touch the mic. It's all just me now. You feel me? But that's cool. I'm just started my my photography business this year. It's called Icon Image. It's growing rapidly fast. Matter of fact, I didn't expect this. I'm trying.
That's good.
I'm juggling stuff right now,
good.
like between photography, poetry, and trying to make it at the same time. It's kind of it's all new. It's all new. I'll be 26 and on Sunday. Yeah, I'll be 26 on Sunday.
All right. Shout out to the Scorpio. Just definitely taking over.
It's that time.
It is that time.
Hey man, I feel like this year, it's been really interesting. I just met I soldier like few months ago, and I feel like you just fell right in place at the right time. Yeah. Connections is a really important thing for me right now, man. I feel like next year is gonna be ridiculous for me. Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait, man.
And I want to make sure I say this before, not to cut you off, and before we get into the next one, but that's super important. There is no way we're going to build as a people if we don't accomplish something and then reach back to help somebody accomplish that same thing. You got to do it, bro. You got to do it, because if not, you're just doing all this shit selfishly.
Exactly.
And it ain't gonna last long. So you got to do it, bro. So I'm not at all surprised that you ain't in the soldier and he's doing what he's doing to help you. I'm not at all surprised about that. And I catch the vibe from you, bro. I think you're gonna do great things in the city. I already know you're gonna be in the circles.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Soon. I ain't worried about that, bro. And since you do poetry and all that stuff, that young lady right over there we're gonna talk to, you're gonna need to talk to her as well before the end of this day. She got a dope show going on that is growing outstanding. You know what I mean? And she's gonna talk about that. So yeah, big ups to you, bro.
Thanks a lot, man.
No doubt. Soldier, always a pleasure. You know what I mean? Ladies, Jess, tell anything you want to say real quick before we move on to Barbie?
I can't wait to hear your music. Because your voice, the way you talk, the way you pronounce things, the way you break it down, it's gonna be fire. I could tell.
You know what?
Did you hear how he was talking now? He was like, and in the
You know, it's funny because when he met me, man, I ain't say anything to him about me being a poet. He said, "So do you write or
Yeah, you can feel that as soon as you start talking.
I didn't even guess.
Your whole everything.
I said, you do spoken word and you rap. You're like, both.
What you mean? That's me. I'm sorry.
Every day.
Oh, every day?
Every day.
You don't like that.
That's what's
You
up.
calling people like, good morning. How are you today?
So simple.
I love that shit.
So,
yes.
Let everybody know how they can follow you and all that stuff on social media. Both of you. Go ahead.
For me, since I'm just starting, I just got an Instagram and Facebook. So I encourage you to find my Instagram. It's Icon Image with an icon with a Q, IQ SHOUNDOT.image. Well,
there you go.
For Facebook, it's just a personal thing. But if you do want to follow,
no doubt,
it's weird.
It's all good.
It's a weird name for me. It's Shoutouts, SHAN space DAI. I'll be the guy with the green background and hat on. You'll see.
All right, you'll see it. It's there. It's there. Soldier. Yeah. As if we all don't know already, but go ahead. Just in case somebody just came under a rock. Right. What's happening?
Instagram, iSoldier is ISOJAH is. Facebook, iSoldier, ISOJAH. All of your major music platforms, your Tidal and Google Play and iTunes and Pandora, just put that iSoldier in there and be right there.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we of course definitely appreciate y'all pulling up. You know what I mean? Always a privilege and a blessing to have the homies.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah, we in here.
Feel good. We have the words with
I was just asking because
emailed you the actual track.
a very, 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 very dope spirit in the place to be. I'm gonna try not to make her smile too much and get too red over there. But yeah, I don't even know. Was it a text or a phone call? Because it wasn't just a hi, shake. My name is. Was it through the phone that we met? Like, were you like, hi, somebody forward me your number type deal?
It was a call.
It was a call.
But Forte had told me to reach out
That's
to you.
right. Oh yeah, there's another Forte in the building. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the homie.
That's right. Forte, that's right.
Bro, Alan.
Yeah. Shout out to homie. That's my dog too.
So he told me. Should I put these in?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll just say, go ahead. Yeah. So that.
Yeah, Forte told me to reach out to you or whatever because I was working on my show.
Yeah. Okay. And ever since then, we've been besties.
Yes.
No doubt. So.
Nothing, just out here getting ready for what I've been doing all year.
Staying busy, trying
to put these things together and stuff. And
okay. So what things are we talking about now?
My little art shows, my little things that I be getting into.
I'm not in this one though. I gotta get you once. I'm not gonna get you no more. That's it. Go ahead.
Thank you. You can have me stuttering, so I ain't don't know what to say.
Right.
But So about my shows, I've just been getting ready. Honestly, this is something that this time last year was just a thought. When I started it, I'm just like, well, first off, I only been back home for like 2 years now. So from Florida, I went to Florida. I got went down there and got a film degree from Full Sail in Orlando or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So make it back up home, and the only thing on my mind is like, gotta get out. I gotta move to Atlanta. Gotta go somewhere else. Get out of Columbus or whatever.
Definitely.
But then I started, kind of going out, going to like the free loves and going to all the little different events and stuff that they had around the city. And I'm like, hey, my city done come up a little bit. I've been gone a couple years. Look at them upgrading.
Yeah.
So went to like the free loves and went to like just the different random events that they used to have that people were like throwing and stuff. And I'm like, okay. But one thing that, I didn't ever see was anything necessarily for like the visual artists, like the painters and like the people who don't make art with their words. They make art with your eyes and with that and with your with your vision. You feel me? So I'm like, oh well, I don't ever see this. You know, it would be dope if we had something smooth to go along, something different. You know, so yeah, this time last year it was just a thought. I'm like, what can I do? Because you know, I was getting acquainted with a whole bunch of different people and stuff. I'm like, oh, I could, you know, probably pull my little resources together and see what I can make out of it. Then I come, the first person I reached out to was JT. Reached out to JT and I was like, hey, I got this idea. Like,
shout out JT.
Yeah, like how can shout out to man. But it's like, hey, how can I, like, what should I do? Like, I've got this idea. Like, where should I start? I need to, like, I want to see, because I personally, like, I've always been into art and always been into, like, painting and stuff. Sometimes I, like, you know, psych myself out and I, like, you know, I do something real dope. And then, like, people are like, oh, my God. And then, like, I scare myself and I, like, retreat. And I'm like, oh, thank you. No, I don't want it. Thank you. Like, oh, you should let me buy it. Oh, no, I don't want any money. I just want to do it.
Right.
You know, I don't, you know.
Right.
So, get down to it or whatever. He really pointed me in the right direction for real, because I'm like, if I do anything, it has to be like the best. Like it has to be the bomb. It has to be, you know, legit. I have to have some legit people, not, you know, no fluky people or anything like that. I have to have, oh, my girl's here.
That's my sister. She pulled out. Come on in.
Yeah. Like what? My show includes visual artists in terms of like the painters, people who like I said before, don't necessarily make art with the words. You can't hear it, you have to see it, you have to feel it, you have to interpret it by yourself and see it, because everybody, you know, art is subjective. And that's what I have to keep reminding myself when I, like, you know, get nervous about my own work that I'm like putting together. Like, I'll release a little something, then I'm like, oh no, I don't want to release anymore because I think it's ugly now, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about when I talk about like visual art. Okay. The painting and like the sculpting and maybe like the photography and things of that nature. So
is it kind of like going through like an art gallery?
It is.
Okay.
It is. My first two shows actually were at a natural hair salon over on the east side. I was friends with the owner or whatever, and she was just like, sure, girl, because I actually took a leap of faith for real. Like last winter, I was like, I have some paintings in my house that, you know, can I sell them? Like, can I sell them at your store? And she was like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And I'm like, really? And she's like, yeah. She's like, you know, you should have a coming out party for artists and stuff like that. I was like, really? This is for like a artist coming out party for yourself, blah blah blah, or event, blah blah. I was like, really? I should do that? And she was like, yeah, you should do that. And I was like, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. So then I'm like sitting there and I'm like, oh, who's gonna come? Like, who would come to my videos for me? It's like, I was like, you know, not having confidence in myself to, you know, bring out the people. It's like, I was like, hey, how about I make this into a thing? How about I would get like a whole bunch of different artists and a whole bunch of different people and a whole bunch of different, you know, talents and stuff, and like bring them all together and do the thizzle. You feel me?
Yeah. So how did you start recruiting the different people that you wanted to include into your first what I did was started recruiting on my Instagram. Okay. I was just like, hey, I got people, blah blah. No. Actually, first, like I said, I went to JT and I was like, JT, who should I talk to? And he pointed me to Naye, and I was like, who was absolutely amazing the whole time, like the whole year. Like as soon as I met him, he was just like, oh, you should do this. This is how you have to do this. He definitely like put me on that path of like, this is what you do. This is blah, 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 blah. And then he was like, reach out to this person, this person, this person, this person. I was like, oh, okay. So then I just was like, hey, I got this show that I'm trying to put together.
And at that time it was like for February. I was supposed to be doing it in February because, like I said, I've been working on this all year.
Yeah.
So like from December, like I was working on it for February. So I was like, hey, I got this idea, blah, blah, blah. He was like, oh, that's dope. Yeah, reach out to this person, blah, blah, blah. And you should do this, and this is how you do this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I just followed up. I'm very perceptive, and I listen. You feel me? I listen to, I listen to people's advice, and if I feel like it's gonna work, I'm gonna take it, So I got all my people, got everything. It was supposed to be February 21st, was supposed to be my first one. Got all the people. I had already knew Forte, and I already knew he was a host. I was like, hey, Forte, you trying to host this thing for me? Because, I got this. It's a dope idea. You trying to get Then he pointed me to JP and Swamp and everybody. So then I got scared. I postponed it. I was like, because my mom was like, you don't have any money to do this. You don't have it. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna do it? I was just like,
right.
I was like, I can do it. They're doing it, right. Blah blah. And they were like, okay. It was like, whenever you're ready, we're ready. Let us know whenever you're ready.
So now it is on what date?
So then it just happens because I wanted it on a Wednesday. For some reason, like I feel like events during the week are dope. And I feel like everybody always wants something to do during the week.
Yeah.
I think it's dope. I just think having an event during the week is dope. It's something to look forward to. Yeah. You ain't doing nothing anyway.
Right. It's the week up.
It's the week. Yeah, it wakes the week up. You having fun, So I'm like, all right. So the 21st was a Wednesday. Then I was like, well, I can't do it because this is actually a seasonal thing that I'm doing. So this is why this is my third one. I missed winter last year because that was going to be the February one. So then I moved it to spring. Spring, I was like, well, my birthday's on a Wednesday. Let's do it on my birthday. So it wasn't a birthday event at all. Like I didn't even say anything about my birthday, but somebody had to start playing. When we get it out, like, it's not for my birthday. But it just happened to be on my birthday, and I was just super excited. I had hit everybody back up. I was like, hey, y'all ready? Because I'm ready. Let's do it. Like we ready. I'm ready. So let's do it.
So now that because now you're almost on your third one.
Right.
So what is the difference personally that you see in yourself that is different from the first one to this third one now?
Well, the first one, I was just hyped for it. I was just ready for it. Right. I know I had put in a lot of work. Like I said, I had been working on it all year, making sure. And like I might not reach out all the time, like every single day, but y'all, I'm gonna reach out to you and I'm gonna hype you up. I'm like, hey, check this out. You ready? Because it's 3 weeks away. It's 2 days away. It's almost here. It's ready. We're ready. You feel me?
Right.
So from the first one, I was really excited. I had a little bit of a crutch. There was somebody who, I thought was gonna, be like my partner in it or whatever. So I felt like I had a little crutch there.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, even though I had already still done it, like just to know I had somebody to back me up a little bit.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh yeah, like we in this together, like yeah. After that, so the first one honestly went off flawlessly to me. I couldn't have asked for a better first one. Yeah,
awesome.
Thank you. I couldn't have asked for a better first one. But it's that second one when I did it myself, just by myself, and it was like completely by myself, and it was just a whole nother feeling for me, just because I was so nervous. I was like, I don't know, because my first one actually, it was my first event ever, and I had like 50 people show up, and I was like, dang.
Yeah.
And I was like so excited. I was like, wow, all these people in here for my event, they like it. They're just vibing to it. Y'all like this? Oh, let me do it again. So then come my second one, just a lot of background stuff. So the second one is when I really learned a lot. Because one, I was by myself, doing it by myself. Got different people. I was trying to see if I wanted to do like different people, new people, or keep it the same, you know, because I want to shake it up a little bit. I don't want it to be the same thing every season, you know.
Right.
So that second one, it was hot. There wasn't no air conditioning. So the second one, it definitely showed me a lot more of like, you know, it gave me a little bit more confidence in being able to do it because like I was nervous. I didn't know really what to expect. I was just like, okay, you know, same formula. Yeah. Let me just, you know, try and see. You know, I got a new person as my host. I had Trip over there. He was being my host for me. It's like, okay, cool. And I just reached out to him. Like, I'm not afraid to reach out to people. Right. And you know, and especially if I feel like their vibe would probably fit what I'm trying to do, I'm not afraid to just, you know, like, hey, are you interested? If you're not, that's fine. Right. You know?
Swmpthing?
Yeah, he that
Wordplay Wednesdays. Yesterday.
Was he?
Womp womp.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, first of all, just and this maybe I might be a little biased, but still, even it's never easy to start something new. And it's never easy to get people to trust you in what it is that you're doing.
Right.
Right. We've been in a position, and we're gonna be in a position again. It's just the way people are. And Columbus, we've seen in general, are already funky about new stuff.
Yeah.
Right. And that's the thing for me.
They want new stuff, but they're hesitant about new stuff. I don't know nothing about that. And I don't know. For me, it was who put that show on.
Right. Work in, which is what all of the city is all about, putting the work in, and all about, okay, well, how did you build your brand? And we'll respect it. If you've done shows before and you've done it successfully, and I can go to somebody and say, hey, how was this person? And they can say mostly positive things about you, then there's an automatic respect, even though we haven't met. So okay, cool. So because in our heads, because the city is big but it's small, and we talk about these circles and this culture and everything that we do in this city. So if we can say, okay, cool, well, X, Y, and Z said that they're dope, and we're just 2 people away from knowing that person. So they must be dope. Right. So let me go ahead and find out. So for you to have 50 people at your first show, whether it was because it could have been based off.
I said when you have 50 people at my first somebody knows somebody who's there.
Yeah, you feel me?
Because otherwise you're like, I have all the 15 Halloween parties. Right. How do I decide which one to go? Yeah. Well, I know so-and-so gonna be at that one. That's the one I'm gonna be at that one.
Right.
And that's what, and it speaks to what your word of mouth is like. You know, what's your credibility out here? When you are out here, how do you present yourself? How do you consistently present yourself?
Yeah. So yeah, that was definitely a strategic move for me to picking the people who I picked to be in my first show. So I had my dude Naye, and I had Jalissa, and I had my girl Bailey, definitely. Like Bailey. And Travis, and and Tiffany Marie, I had her. So yeah, I had some, you know, I picked these people strategically to be in my show because whatever I'm putting together is going to work, and I'm gonna make sure that it's going to work. I'm not, and I know I might sound cocky about it or whatever, but like I said, anything with my name on it, it has to work. Period. Point blank. No, I don't care how new it is or how new I am. If it's my vision, it's gonna. I have to make it work. Period. Point blank.
Talk about briefly. I know we talked a little bit over the phone about it, but you talk about the new developments with this third one, because I know you said you wanted to shake it up, but now it's kind of doing its own shaking up from what I got off the conversation. So talk a little bit about that.
Well, so for my third one, I've already been kind of working on it or whatever. And I've been working on it for the last couple months. And just recently I've had kind of like a new bit of development in it. A couple weeks ago, I actually was at an event. Shout out Bobby. His styling out event.
Bobby Couch.
Yeah.
My dog.
So yeah, I was at his event or whatever, and I met Malcolm. With jobs and just different things and stuff. Like I'm always talking to people and not knowing who exactly they are. And I just always just like being myself and talking to people. Yeah. So basically, for this new event, it's going to be on November 27th. I had a whole Black Friday type thing in my head, but that's going to be something different for like, a little bit down the line. So we're going to, that was in the box, but this one is still, I was there, trying to get, the event, and then also I'd been there a couple days before, trying to secure the location because I already knew I wanted it to be at Avalon, and there's just a certain type of vibe. I'm trying to move it from the east side and bring it over downtown or to the short north, so more people are be willing to come. True. Yeah, and chill. So basically, I was at the event and I was talking to Malcolm, and basically, this event it's my event still, but it's now kind of being pushed by Flypaper and Malcolm in his whole thing. So yeah, it's not. So it's a more of a collab. Yeah.
That's going on. I can hear hesitancy in your voice about it, if you don't mind me, real quick, like because it's like your thing and you created it, and I feel that. But what happens is you have to surround yourself with good people who care about your vision or what you wanted to put out, and that can collab with you, because you can't do all the jobs, you can't answer all the messages, you can't answer all the emails. Boo, listen, you can't. not can put off the event, the quality that you want to do, because I only like to do nice things. I only like to go to nice things. If it's half-assed done, I'm like, I'd rather be at home. Netflix is popping. Like, I got plenty of shows to watch. I got things to do with my kids. Like, if I come out, it means I plan to have a damn good time. I expect to not waste my opportunity out. So if I'm going to come out, put on a good event. So I have to be selective. So you have to make sure that when you're putting on an event, that you've collabed, you've thought about every angle. What are the people going to want? How are they going to sit? What's their view? Can they hear? Can they see? Can they blah, blah, like all of those things matter. There's so much thought that goes into the venue and the people that you select, and how you promote, how often you promote, what sites you promote on. And so a team helps you, like, if he got you on here, then you got this, and someone else has this site. Like, that's how we break up everything. It's flowing, girl. We had it, Jess. Cool. The show got good. Like, it's fun. Like, there's less pressure for each person. So it's my baby.
Like when I first met Barb, like I was just sitting back, and I'm an introvert. I don't really like talking to people, and so like I was just sitting off in the cut, and she was just like so passionate. So I was asking her questions, and like I could just hear the love for her baby and everything, and it reminded me about me, like when I had first started out doing things here in the city, because I just love music. I love like Columbus culture and the Columbus music scene or whatever, and I felt like there's a vacancy for stuff, the same way that you was talking about there being a vacancy for like the poetry. So I kind of all
culture here in Columbus and like tell the stories that aren't being told across the board.
Absolutely.
So like
Absolutely.
yeah, my personal passion, the reason why people thought we was a music magazine for the longest is because like I was all into the music. So I was like, all right, I'm not the fashion guy. I'm not the art guy. I'm not the poetry guy. Kind of like I'm music. So let me like work with other people that art. And when she said Naye's name, that's how I was like, all right, perfect, because he was the art director for Flypaper right before he left and got the scholarship to NYU and everything. So I was like, I had this vacancy, and I heard like somebody that wanted to just like like run and everything. I was like, I know I have resources and stuff, so yeah, it was like that perfect symmetry and everything. So,
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, while I was listening, I was like, this is dope, like super, super dope. I was talking, I don't know if it was Forte or I think it was 14. He was like, what do you do? I was like, man, I do a lot with it, like everything,
Yeah.
But radio shows like this, I had no idea that they even existed and everything. And just to see like the quality, and you could tell that it's high quality from like the stream, and like I saw it up on YouTube. I was like, yo, this is like the Breakfast Club, you know what I mean? And then like the audio, this is really dope.
Well, we appreciate that, man. Thank you. Just to piggyback off what you guys said, my thing is nothing successful is done without the help of others.
Oh my gosh, nothing.
You cannot sit here and try to do something successful and think you're going to do it by yourself. It's just kudos, but you can limit your.
End of the night, you just like, how you feeling? I don't see that same excitement. Because I was just talking to Malcolm or whatever about my show. He's just like, hey, you ever thought about, kind of partnering up with blah, blah, do this, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, sure, And then we finally got to talk a couple days later. And then, we got to talk a couple days later. I just let him know. I was like, this is really important to me, so I love to collab him, but I still gotta. And he's just like, well, I got a position open. You interested? Blah, blah, blah. We can all do it. And what I appreciate about Malcolm is he even went as far as like, I'm sorry. My event's actually going to be their 11-year anniversary event. So it's going to be Flypaper's 11-year anniversary event. So it's still my event.
Congratulations on that team.
Yeah, definitely. Like yesterday, actually or 2 days ago, the 23rd. I was looking at my notifications. They have like the memories and stuff. And I saw myself. It's wild. Like just listen to how he was talking about like your first events and stuff. When I met Barbara, I just knew immediately. Like sometimes just this is somebody I need to be aligned with. Yeah. So I didn't even know that much about her. I just like, all right, like let's go. But so this is my first time hearing like her intro story and all that. 3 days ago, like we did this event at the Creative Plug, and like that's when I officially took over like a Flypaper and was like relaunching it because it has been around since 2007. You know what I mean? Like it was ahead of its time in a lot of ways. Like it was too ahead of its time. The Dispatch, they were about to buy it, and it was like, like a media outlet that's fully online, don't have no print copies at all. That'll never work. You know what I mean? That's what they said 10 years ago. And obviously, like things are completely different now.
Right.
But yeah, when I took over, it was kind of like dormant and everything, and just reintroducing it. We just had like a pop up, like little party celebration, unveiling this new logo that actually wasn't very good at all. And you know what I mean? And we had like that overwhelming like support and stuff too. I was like, okay, like,
yeah.
So we'll learn on the fly or whatever. So
yeah,
we wanted to celebrate our anniversary, and when I met Barbara, we were like a couple of weeks out, and we had like another plan that was like in motion. We were about to announce it, but like it just felt so right and perfect. Yeah. It's like, you know, we're trying to get into an art space now and help to like stimulate the art community and like we add infrastructure, because that's one of the things I think is missing.
Absolutely,
there's not a lot of like infrastructure.
Yeah.
So add a little bit more to that. Yeah. It'll be the perfect way to like celebrate our anniversary. So it's a month late, but it's still 11 years. You know.
No, definitely, man. And just for the second time, because we're running a little short, but just Barbara, just what can we expect going to this event coming up late next month?
Well, I've switched it up a little bit. At first, my first 2 shows, I was strictly like, oh, it's just visual artists, a little bit of spoken word, a little bit of this. I was really strict about what I wanted. At this point, I'm kind of becoming a little bit looser. I kind of want to build it and expand it a little bit, but still keep the main foundation of the visual arts and stuff too. So I've just added a couple performances that with just flows with the vibe of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
There's gonna kind of be giveaways, and I'm gonna kind of do, I don't know. I still got a little bit of time. It's gonna be 8 to 11. It's gonna be at Avalon. Come looking nice. Yeah. You want to, be a part, or just want information or anything like that, just you can follow me at Bees Peace, BEES.peace, on Instagram, and I don't know, look me up on Facebook, I guess, Barbara Bailey.
As well?
Absolutely. You can just follow us on Flypaper Mag on Instagram, Twitter. It's Flypaper Mag on Facebook as well. So that'd probably be the best way to do it.
And I just want to say, you made me feel good. I'm not even gonna lie, brother, because you was like, you were happy to see this.
Very happy.
You saying that is the reason we do this. Like it is. I can't stress enough. Tiffany will tell you. Jess knows, but she ain't been around as long. Tiffany knows. This is for the people. This ain't for me. This ain't for her. This is for you guys. This is for Tay, who just pulled up from Jersey.
This is for Wild.
However, society nobody give a fuck, and that's not true. We give a fuck. We're right.
Oh, that's right.
So for you to say that made me feel like we're doing something right. So I appreciate that. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Like super over, but Hottie with the camera.
My sister.
I don't know if you guys know.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Well, I'm where you need me to be.
Pretty much.
Sean's my bro. I've been here since he was doing this. So
that's my
when he need me, I pull up, do a little video. I ain't too seasoned in that. But I usually do modeling. I do a lot of visionary muse work, stuff like that. This Saturday, I have an event. It's out in Whitehall. I'll post it on all my social media. It's gonna be like an art party / fashion show.
Is that the same one? Okay.
Probably, yeah. I have it's pretty dope. They're gonna have like special effects, makeup on us and stuff, some body paint. The lady that's doing the show, she's actually an artist herself. Her name on Instagram is Tsunami Kai. She does a lot of visual work, so she's excited to kind of display this and how the set's going. And it's also a party, like I said. She's giving free Jello shots to the first 100 people.
What time does the event start?
The event starts at 8:30. So yes, it's gonna be out east Whitehall. I'll put the address. It's on Robinwood. So my modeling professional page is Miss Tlynn, MSTLYNNH, and just me as a person. I am T Raw. That's TRAWWL61. And I'll post every day. Hope to see you guys out.
Damn.
Yeah.
Special
effects.
Jess, what's the Instagram page.
You can follow me at Jess_do_it_90, which is just a number, not a year. It means nothing. Or Jessica Walls on Facebook. And if you ask me, 614's page is still popping.
Word.
You know, so we're here.
And if y'all don't know about that page, it's all about everything dope, everything local, everything that's going on.
And make sure you guys also follow Black Friday Ohio. It is for the once a month vendor event that I put on. It is a new page. So we're going to try a new way of marketing.
How was the last one?
Oh my gosh, it was great.
Good.
It was everything. So every third Friday at Taste of Training, 5 to 9 p.m.
Tiffany?
Okay, dope. It is Tielco, Tielco on Instagram. And on Facebook, it is Tiffany L, TIFFANYEL. And definitely check out our Breaking Ground Radio page on Facebook and on Instagram. Because on Facebook, I actually, we didn't even get a chance to get into the topic because we had so many dope guests and everything, people popping. We really did, but it's all dope. Go to the video, check out the Heir of Disney is talking about the 1%ers and basically if we do not go out and vote, and that is the 99%, if we don't go out and vote, the Republicans will continue to get these tax cuts for the wealthy. And as we continue to bitch and moan about the things that we don't have, and oh, my Medicaid, and oh, my Social Security, and oh, healthcare, and oh, this, like, they'll be buying yachts. So check out the video. It's super dope. Drop an opinion. Call us next week, 614-751-0754. And definitely because you thought we were dope and we were funny and informative, and we had some hot ass music, some tracks, some sexy models pop in, some rappers, some photographers.
Yeah, a little bit of
RadioMusicAwards.com. You can vote. The radio show where it's a red carpet is November 10th.
Yeah.
Down at
King's Art Complex.
King's Art Complex. Yeah. And we trying to look good. We trying to stunt, and we're trying to win.
So that is a threat.
Follow both Breaking Ground pages on Facebook, it's Breaking Ground Radio. On Instagram, it's the same thing. You can follow me on SWNPTHING DJ. That's where I am at. I want to thank every single body that came into this room today. We appreciate the hell out of you more than you know. This show has been running as long as it has because of all of you guys, and it's going to get better because of all you guys. So please make sure, like Tiffany said, go out and vote. Breaking Ground Radio for the best internet radio show for the WTMH Radio Awards going on November 10th.
And vote.
Go ahead and do it for the next go around.
Yep.
Right, so on your mind.
There's so much dope shit going on this weekend. Whatever your holidays, whatever you got planned for Halloween, make sure you stay safe. Take care of the babies. They're gonna be out in the street. Yes. Make sure you watch out for them. We're gonna see you next week. We love you.
Uber people.
What if you got money for us all the time?
Well,
Sis Marie, no longer giving light to the oppressors. I'm young, wild, and reckless. My mental on the dangerous like a Uzi. With a double clip, weapon for us, jumping cross country, running rapid in my next life. OMC, she nice, right? Livers lubricating souls, bars locked and low. I did it, I done it. I'm bordering off better ball of classic. Homie, the smell of God, just on me, just that dope. OMC, poetic. One time for the intro, so, let go.